Today's episode is brought to you by Hardscape Ceiling Supply, your go-to source for top-tier ceiling products made for the grind. Whether you're protecting pavers, concrete, or natural stone, they've got the gear and guidance to help your jobs last longer and shine brighter. Trusted by pros who know the difference. From prep to finish, seal the deal with Hardscape Ceiling Supply. From cleaning to sealing, restoration to protection. They support pros who know the difference. Available exclusively at Daytona Pressure North, located at 2323 North State Street, building number 138, Bunnell, Florida. And tell them you heard it here on the Clean Humor Podcast.
This November 4th through the 5th, the Panhandle Expo takes over Panama City Beach. The #1 free event for pressure washing and soft washing contractors. Learn from the best in the industry with powerful training sessions that will sharpen your skills and help grow your business. Experience top vendors, hands-on demonstrations, and the latest equipment live and in action. Network with contractors from across the country at the Edgewater Beach and Golf Resort. November 5th and 6th. Registration is free, but spots go fast. Register today at panhandleexpo.com.
Good evening, everybody. Happy Thursday. We got the whole dream team in the house tonight. I'm Anthony here with Trudy, Alana, and Jared, but all four of us is up in the building tonight. Got a lot to cover tonight. We want to welcome everybody. If you ain't done it, go to www.panhandleexpo.com. Get ready for the event. It's going across the bottom of the screen right there. Shout out to our sponsors, our platinum sponsors, C3 Skids, Hardscape Ceiling, some of the best in the business. We look forward to seeing them on the show, and some of them's going to be doing some talking on the panels. Also got GOAT sponsors, PWNA, Freedom Wash Supply. So we want to thank them for sponsoring the Panhandle event. Go to Panhandle Expo and get download the app. Go to the app store and look for Panhandle Expo app. That's what it looks like. It's the Apple Store, Google Play.
Yeah.
Get that downloaded. Turn on them notifications, because we ain't going to be running around screaming and hollering at folks, telling them you need to be here, you need to be there. No more of them days are over with.
Yeah,
exactly. We're done.
So your phone's going to go off and tell you where you need to be at what certain time, and we all grown folks. We all can follow our little directions. Circuit training, you're going to have Judd West going to be doing gadgets.
Mm-hmm.
AJ Locklear, he's going to do window washing. PWNA is going to do chemical safety. And then you got Kyle from Panhandle. He's going to be doing troubleshooting and probably some maintenance on your equipment. Did I leave anything out?
We're doing great so far. We also have some amazing speakers lined up for the show as well. We got Phil Conway coming in. Going to be doing some great education. Connie Phillips unfortunately won't be there, but she will be having members of her team there talking about some awesome information. We got Jeremiah Jarrell. He's a fantastic speaker. Everybody loves him. And of course, we got Jared and Miss Trudy will be talking about marketing. And last but not least, don't forget the horseman himself, of horsepower, we're going to say, Mr. AC Locklear in the house too.
They don't look like AC there.
No, I think I know her.
But anyway, we're going to do a recap on the CETA event. These three had a chance to go to Reno and be a part of this amazing event. Jared put out some amazing videos on some of the equipment and stuff that's coming out. Some of it's already out. And some of it's going to be at the Panhandle Expo. So if you're interested in coming out, we welcome you to come on out, be a part of this, and see all of this great innovation that's coming out with. And just give us a little recap on it. There, Jared, you did a lot of videos, man. I loved everyone. I think I've seen everyone and watched them a couple of times, man. You're amazing at what you do. So glad to be a part of this group here. So The one thing I want to ask you, the soft wash system that PSI has, that Raj had, that battery powered system. What do you think about it?
Dude, I thought it was so cool. Like just seeing, seeing any of the new innovations that's being brought into the industry. There's a lot of things that you look at now, and even like Raj and what they were talking about is the applications are endless. There's a lot of different things that they can use it for, and we might not see it as an immediate unit that we're going to be like, oh, well, I'll run an entire fleet with this. But in specific applications, that battery powered unit would be amazing. On certain types of units. Yeah, it's a fantastic. Like, so I picture it like you picture a real small rig, or like if you were at a golf course, or if you had a golf cart type rig, or a what are they called, the gators. You could run a system on something like that that's completely battery powered, quiet in a quiet community.
It's not very big neither. It's kind of compact. I seen it at the news.
They had it big. You could have made it even smaller if you wanted to. There was space in there, for it. But that unit was slick, man. It was cool to hear it wind up with the power when it's like hearing that, and seeing the industry transition that way, and as new stuff comes into the industry that is in that realm of battery power, in that realm of recharging overnight, that's the future of everything that we do. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't want to see it, but it might not be everything that runs everything in the industry. It's going to take a long time for that thing to overpower a 10 gallon a minute, V twin. But in reality, there's a lot of applications where it could do tremendous work. How I see it, is like car wash and in pure water, like those types of units, like that's killer, man. Direct on and off, on demand, just right away. That's what I like about it too, is it doesn't run and burn energy. As soon as you let off the trigger, it stops. As soon as you go back into it, it ramps back up. So it was a cool unit. It was a great piece.
It's a cool setup. I know that. I look forward to seeing it demonstrated outside, because he had a tank at the huge, and all we done was sprayed water in the tank.
Yeah.
Because they don't have no place outside. Take
I
anything outside and do it. That's one thing I like about the Panhandle event. We got stuff outside. You actually get to use it. I mean, you get to really put hands on it and everything. So if that's what you want, guys, I mean, here's your event to be at.
Well, when I heard it, I thought Jared was creeping up behind me in his Tesla. I was just like, look at it. Man, come with me. No, I'm kidding. No, it is awesome. And, being in the industry over 20 years, you're used to what you're used to. I learned downstreaming. Ain't no way in the heck I'm having a soft wash system on my trailer. Guess what? I had 2. And, I'm just, it happened.
Guess what? You're not using them.
Well, not now. No, I wasn't. But I had a 12 volt, and then we added an AR-45, and then we pushed them together so we could pick one or the other. Always good to have a backup, because one is none, and 2 is you have backup. So, I get it coming from an era where you blasted crap off. That's what you did. And, then I learned to soft wash with my pressure washer, which was awesome. And people are like, oh, you can't do that. And I'm like, yeah, you can. You can definitely do that. Just the nozzle, it's just like, lowering the pressure on your surface cleaner, just change the nozzles out. But, then it's a soft wash. And now it's getting to, I mean, the way we are at California is so strict, like these battery numbers are going to be where it's at, and it's going to trickle down. It's going to, Florida might be the last state, because we have a badass governor that was like, no bullshit. But it's going to happen. I mean, it has to happen for the environment. It has to happen for everything. I don't like it, just like I didn't like a soft wash, but it's going to be there. Just like you said, it's going to happen. It's going to happen if we like it or not. We just have to change our mindset. Just keep an open mind, because it's amazing what they come up with. I was just sitting there like, how is this thing even working? Like, I mean, where do I put the gas at, or the diesel? Like, I never had diesel, so I'm like, I mean, where do I put this stuff at? And it didn't make sense. And the first time I seen it, like when it was like just a concept, I'm just like, I'm good. I'm good. And then you get to see it, and you're just like, oh, this is a thing. Just like the self-driving cars. We're like, no, what? I mean, we're not the Jetsons. ain't gonna happen.
It's yeah, it's not for everybody. It's just
Right.
like everything. It's not for everybody. But for what I love to see is that manufacturers care about this industry, right? Like the innovation is happening. You know that there was a lot of years ago where guys just figured it out, or the best they had was forums. Now we have manufacturers, and that's what I do like about the CETA event is the manufacturers are getting involved, holding, trying to hold accountability to the industry, trying to set standards. That helps this industry move forward tremendously. And I will give comment a real shout out is that there was P40s everywhere. There was no people every soft wash unit that was there besides Veloci had the Udor pump and and I'm sure AR's booth, but everybody
I was going to ask you about
P40s.
the U-door pump. That was going to be my next question because I just went to your Facebook page over here and I was flipping through
Crazy.
it.
That was crazy. I told him to add yellow to it, so it'd be Oregon ducks. We got the green, need a little bit of yellow, be the ducks, it'd be fine.
Serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said that they they put a ton of work into that. Sean from Veloci has got all the information on that pump that, and the ins and outs of it. They're excited to bring it to the industry, and it's new for them. And it's the one thing I know about Udor is that they're known for, being able to handle and transfer the chemicals, and then to specify this unit for that, to be bold and to be brash about it. I'm looking forward to seeing the flex, and really is because a lot of people are just like, can't hurt it. That's awesome. So it's cool to see good competition in this space where it needs to be at.
When we get one, at the warehouse, you know what's going to end up on? Shane's
on
truck.
Your truck.
Shane's truck. It's going to be. I'll be like, somebody wants to buy it. Where is it? Oh, we just put it on his truck.
There is one thing we forgot to say about that electric pump. You don't have a bypass.
Oh, right. Yeah. As soon as you let off,
Brian Mayer, he just said he just replaced his AR-45 with an electric P40.
Nice.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And he said,
yeah, man,
they love not having the bypass.
Exactly. You just let off of it and you're immediately stopping, and going right back into the game. The cool thing is that the batteries charge overnight. Like they don't require years ago. Like the thing that we're seeing too with technology is that the charge times, like 10 years ago, it would have taken a month to charge those batteries to run that for a day. Now it's like, oh, cool. In 4 or 5 hours, you're back and running again, which at night, if you had a row of, 5 or 6 of those cells, you could go out all day long. And in my mind, I kind of like the idea of like it would be on a certain applications. But I used to do when I used to wash, I used to take care of model homes, and something like that could work for something like that. You don't need pressure, there's no debris to break down. You just need enough to rinse, maybe do some chemical application, and then you're done. Like perfect for that.
It is good. And what I loved about the CETA show, when PWNA and CETA were together, they've been together for years. I always went over to the PWNA side because in my mind, I'm a contractor. I've been a contractor for more years than I've been a vendor. So I always went that way. And this was my first CETA show. And I loved it because I could tell these manufacturers that we use their products, and I can tell them as a contractor, my opinion. They didn't always like it. They didn't like it all the time because I let them know. But they knew that I was coming from a contractor side, not to sell it. Oh, you need to lower the price. You need to do this. No, it's just like, this is why it doesn't work. This is what you need to fix. So you'd have an amazing product if you did this. And I don't think they've ever heard that before because the looks I had from some of my manufacturers, like, who are you? I'm like, I sell your stuff. I love your stuff. But here's the issue with your stuff. As a user of your product, this is what I'm finding is a problem. And it doesn't make it bad because everything's got their weak spot. But, for me to be able to go talk to the manufacturers, not my rep, I mean, their bosses.
Yeah.
And to go in there and tell them, hey, I've used this. I've washed 16 years full time, 20 plus years total. And this is what I'm finding the issue is. If you want to sell more and you want to keep selling this product. This is what you need to do to fix it. And they're just like, I never heard that before. And I'm like, well, we tell our reps all the time. So, I mean, if they don't tell you, I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, that's what I loved about CETA is like they were willing to listen to washers just because they haven't had that experience before. So CETA opening up to washers is an amazing idea. It's great. And I think it's going to benefit them tremendously.
Yeah, I agree too. Oh, going back, I saw Brian's comment, and it's the hours, the charge time on that comment. That's almost the same amount of charge to runtime, which is impressive. You know, like in the next 5 years, that number is gonna shift, right? We went from one side of this parallel. All of a sudden, either we're going to go to a longer shift with more time, or we're going to get more power. Like that's how anything else is working right now. You know what I mean? Like they're going to turn that into torque, or they're going to turn it into longevity, right? And that's either way we win. Right? Like all of a sudden we're doing it. So thanks, Brian, for sharing that knowledge on the charge time. I remember Raj saying it. I'm like, that's good. Yeah. It's not bad at all.
I'm waiting for solar power panels coming up now.
If solar could come with
and it's going to charge it while you're driving down the road. I mean, that's coming. It's coming. I don't know why. I mean, we might not like it, but it's coming. It's
just going to be a new thing. It's just a new age and everything.
The coolest thing I think is at the overall was kind of seeing, like, I agree with you, Trudy, is like talking to the manufacturers, seeing everybody trying to bring, something there. What I loved is when we were sitting at lunch is that we weren't sitting around at at every lunch table you sat at, or every table you sat at, you were around very unique people that have been in the industry for a long time. It wasn't like, oh, these people have shown up for, like I just started a wash business, which you get a lot of guys, that come to shows. It's cool to go there where they go, oh, we've owned a brick and mortar store for 35 years. You're like, oh, that's freaking awesome. Like, cool. That's really cool to know, like, dang, that's sweet. So they've watched the entire industry transition, from just, like, that's the cool thing, I guess. What I will say, to transition back to our show at the Panhandle Expo, is that AC is going to be there, and he'll talk about that from the entire transition of soft wash, like of seeing it and what people were doing, and bringing that to relevant terms of like what's happening now and like what's working. Now we got drones, now we got robots, now it's like it's battery powered units, it's everything.
So that's a good transition. I was with Alana actually. And I was talking to somebody and tell them about the event, and they asked me, "What makes yours so special? What makes it different than all these events?" And nobody's ever asked me that before, and I'm just like, it's contractors, seasoned contractors, donating their time and their money. They pay their own plane ticket, they buy their own, they rent their own condo or whatever. They do it because of the love of the industry. And I said, so Panhandle is put together from all these people because of the love of the industry.
Yeah.
Nobody's paid to do anything. Nobody's paid to come. I mean, we had to turn people away this year because I had more people. More people wanted to train. And I'm just like, we're full. But next year, we're going to go to 3 full days next year, I believe, because.
Oh yeah, we're going to 3 full days.
We have so many people that love this industry, that want to see it grow, that want to help it grow and learn. I learned so much at CETA. I learned from these other guys coming in. So the new guys, like Brian has got an electric V40. I would not know it was 90 minutes of charge time. I learned something. So when she asked me what makes it different, and I'm just like, the love of the industry. That's why we do it. That's why everybody that's in that venue is there for the love of the industry. And it's the first time I looked at Alana, I'm just like, and it just can't, it's what it is. It's people that love it and want to help and share and just grow with it.
And the thing about it is, all of these people that we're talking about, a lot of them is going to be at the Panhandle event.
Mm-hmm.
So as contractors coming in, you get to ask the questions to them, like Jared got to ask to them. You get to pick the brain. You get to see the product. There's the floor plan right there.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, it's just going to be, it's full of just people, this knowledge and stuff. And we get to ask the questions. I mean, if you have a P40 and you can't find out what's wrong with it, they're going to be there.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can say, hey, I got a leak, it's leaking right here somewhere and we can't never get it stopped. What can we do to get it to fix? And they can find the answer to it.
You've got a problem with your general pump. You keep having the same problem. You can go ask Mark, say, hey, I love my general pump, but I keep having this issue. They're going to know what the problem is. Or if it's not a problem, maybe it's something with your unloader. Maybe you got the wrong unloader. Maybe it's something, that they're going to know what's causing this to save you money, make you more efficient, and make more money.
But if you can't, I mean, that's an awesome setup right there.
I mean, you can't lose with these people.
I mean, there's just so much right there. And Barron's, I know a lot of people don't know Barron's, but most of the vendors, Barron's is with BE. So you guys know BE, you get their Whirlaways, and the machines, they probably support most of the vendors out there. Like we get a lot of our stuff from them. They know everything about the stuff, all the stuff, all the gadgets that Judd's going to be talking about. They know, and a lot of these contacts we made at CETA, and a lot of these contacts heard about us because of the other people that had a booth last year. So I am so happy and proud that we've got so many new booths this year. I mean, I'm just so excited. And I love it. Oh, Luke's here. Hey, Luke. My hat. I lost it in Reno.
She said she was waiting. She said,
I've been waiting all night for you to get here, Luke.
So that I can remind him about my hat.
She want that hat.
I lost it.
Luke is the VIP, right? That's it.
It's been a special hat.
Have you seen it? It's the cute little.
It's your pink one.
My pink Bierstadt hat.
Yeah.
I mean, it was on. Go watch the other lives. It's on there. Jeez.
I'm watching them. I can't watch them and do the show too. But
anyway, so actually,
man, look at him. Luke always comes through.
Already on
the
way.
My boy don't miss. He never misses. Look at him.
He's been married a long time. He knows how to keep the ladies happy. In a nice way. It's clean humor.
Welcome to the Clean Humor Podcast.
He does have several kids, I think.
Get that mute button on.
Well, there's that. But,
we go get some of that pink drink.
You don't. Stop. So anyway, so Luke's going to be there. I believe, the host company is going to be around at our booth, at C3 booth, and at Cigar City's booth, I believe. Yes, I think they. No.
Yeah. What?
They'll be, I believe, everywhere but Cigar City.
Okay. Sorry. Was it the other one? Okay.
Nope.
No. Okay, just us two then.
Just us two.
Yep. Just us two. Okay.
We're doing that thing.
Let me just hush right now and have a drink of water.
There was something. What were we talking about just before that? Just before when Luke arrived? Because then I lost it. I
don't know. I just saw Luke.
As soon as I saw his name, I lost the train of thought. We need a recorder to come back. Be like, report.
Always talking about the
show
floor plan and everybody that's going to be there. And
okay. Look, I'll have you as some input on this, because one thing that's cool from the manufacturer's perspective is that a lot of them, like Trudy was saying, they don't get to talk to a lot of the end users often. They don't get to talk to a lot of people who are using their products every single day. And so I love it. I love to hear their feedback too, because a lot of them say it's like, it's good for us to come here. It's good for us to be reminded, of everything, because they do. They talk to suppliers like Barron's. Barron's was, is going to know every supplier in the room and be connected with them, but it's nice for them to meet, the end users, the guys who are ultimately supporting the industry. Essentially, like every person that washes is the person that supports every person in this room and makes their business exist. So, and that, I think that's what makes this event one of the best as well, is that all of us collectively see that, right? And every person that's here is focused on that like we said, contractor first. But what we all realize, it's like the contractors are what make the industry move forward. It's not the other way around. Like the innovation can come from the top, the development can come from the top, but if nobody's out there doing the work, it don't matter. Like it's not going to happen. We're not at full robot scale yet, in the Army.
Yep.
Not yet. We're getting there. We got the Aero Velocity here that's working on it over here.
Yeah.
But,
the drone army of washers.
Yeah, an army of drones, drone washers taking over New York. Anyway, no, sorry. That could be a movie. That could be, we should do that. No, just kidding. I don't want to do a movie. Anyways. So
you heard it here first, folks. Trudy's gonna be in a movie.
We're doing a movie.
We're gonna
pressure washing.
We're gonna have a movie made. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna, because we have lots of time for that.
we will fit it in somehow.
Our honey-do list just got bigger, Judy.
I know. So anyway,
do we have a count on how many people? Because the count just keeps growing every single day.
Right now, we are roughly just over 400 on the count.
Oh, nice. It's going to be insane.
Wow.
400.
Love it.
Yep.
I love
also with that, I want to touch on, we did this real quick, is the Tuesday classes that we got coming up.
Oh, yes,
yeah, I was trying to get that.
It's all good. We got a lot of stuff to hit on tonight. We're only halfway there, folks. So we got the Founders Workshop happening on Tuesday, PW&A. We have Greenflow doing the Mastering Art of Paver Sealing in Florida. We got some really great information coming to you guys. We did this the day kind of setup because the need felt right and people were asking to give classes and give information. So we snuck it in there, and that's why next year we're doing an official full third day of education.
So these on Tuesday is going to be more intensive, longer classes. It's not going to be the hour circuit training. So you're going to get more information. The paver sealing is from start to finish. You're going to get all the information. You're going to be able to ask the questions. You're going to
start at stripping them down and redoing.
I don't know if he's going to be stripping them. We'll see.
I don't want him stripping. I mean, he gonna run everybody off in the parking lot. But
what up, Jason? I saw you in there, bro.
What's up, Jason?
What is in that cup, Anthony? I just got it.
I just want to make sure it's not what he drank in Jamaica, because
it's straight coffee, I promise.
I mean, it's missing letters. I don't know.
Straight up coffee.
No, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Humor show, guys. That's what we call
this. Those classes are great though, because of the signups, the intensive. Like they're gonna, if you're coming in early, if you're bringing your family in, if you're already going to be there, you might as well sign up for something. Or if you want to bring your team in and get education, it's great to come in. How I see it is, anytime there's an opportunity for you to learn. What's one more day? We for us, we come up early. I'm not telling you how early we get up there, but we get up there early enough to make sure that it's a fun time. But we enjoy it. We enjoy that whole week. It's a great time to be up there with everybody. So I'm having a blast.
We're making sure they're coming up to make sure somebody doesn't cut down the pear trees. I know.
Yeah, that's right. I got to protect the pear trees.
The armed guards out there around that thing.
Yeah. Another thing, guys, what we want to touch on too is lodging. A lot of people have been asking now where to stay. They see that, hey, there's all these beautiful options, and where you really want to stay, though, guys, is right here in the middle where it says 18. That's going to be the villas. That's going to be the closest walking distance to the center. They're amazing, cute little villas. I believe for the whole week it can run as much as $700. I didn't see anything much higher than that. Yeah. There's other ones right across, closer to the water, just a little bit further of a walk. But the towers,
that far. That's where we stay across the street, and you just walk out to your hotel and you walk across the bridge, and boom, you're there. I mean, it's not that far.
Hey, if anything, this event's cheapest hotel room that you'll go to of any event
Oh,
all
yeah.
year long.
100%, 100%.
Jesus, every place we go is $100 to eat breakfast. It don't even forget the stay at night.
But
Yeah.
it's a beautiful facility of where you stay at. I mean, it's top notch, guys. So
Yeah.
And use
Come
this
on, David.
code, this discount code here, guys. Visit PCB Group. This is going to give you a discount on your hotel. There is your stay as well.
Hey, can we put that out
use
back
that.
in like March when we start this? When my wife books our room for November.
I had it out there. I mean, I'm sure you could even call them too. Maybe give them the code. It's
I'm saying, if you can call and just tell them you're with the pressure washing event. And I know John Tornabene last year, he's like, I got my room for like $189, and I got 12th floor looking at the beach. I'm like,
yeah, there's some good rooms.
who do you know? Because I
Yeah.
wasn't that cheap. I'm like, who do you know? What name?
You have to just shoot that over to me there, Alana, and I'll send it to her,
Yeah.
and I'll get her to call down there tomorrow.
Yeah, just
For
have
sure.
a-
And we also recommend, guys, if you're please stay on facility. If you're not staying on site, Uber.
Uber.
Parking is going to be very, very tight unless you're those few select people who get there early enough, or we're lucky enough to buy VIP. VIP is going to get up close and personal parking. We're going to have a few extra overflow available to anyone else who needs it. So again, if you have to drive or can't Uber in, please get there early enough. We can't guarantee parking unless you do.
It's because we use most of that area for the demos. It's not just because of that.
No, there ain't no parking there. It's just
and no trailers. Please don't bring your trailers. There is no space for your trailers at this show.
And if you stay across the street in the hotels and stuff, do not drive a golf cart over there because they're not allowed.
Yeah,
no golf carts.
No golf that doesn't allow a golf cart.
Seriously.
I don't even know how this happened. But it is.
No.
I'm like, oh, we've got 2 golf carts. We bring them so we can and no, we're not allowed golf carts. I'm like, on a golf course?
You don't. The closest you stay to the building, you don't need a golf cart.
I was talking about unloading the trailer, Anthony, not me. I mean, I don't have a lot to carry.
I mean, you're going.
Do we know where?
Tell people where I'm staying.
We don't need to know where she's staying.
Won't be hard to find that out when they get there.
Oh,
I mean, geez, give them my
3,000 steps and boom, you're there.
Oh my gosh.
Do we know about how full the classes are yet by chance? I know that wasn't talked about, but I know a lot of people have signed up for like the PWNA class. A ton of people have signed up for that.
So
one.
that was,
people have
they
signed up
taking the first 150 was free training, right?
First 100, they can only hold a maximum of 100. We're just over 50 of member reserves on that.
Just so you know, I think this is the first time in history that we've had a PWNA and org certification that is free.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time this has ever happened that we have a certification, especially on safety, which is the most important thing. You guys know I'm big on safety. My son washed for me and fell off a roof. He took off his tether to go around one of those crow's nests and fell on a metal roof because we all know how slippery that is. And
dude.
So after that, I got to the hospital freaking out, and he looked at me and said, "Mom, all I had was a Red Bull, and it doesn't give you wings, and I wanted to kill him." And I couldn't kill him in the hospital room, but I'm just like, these children, they just, I don't know, they can just rip out your heart and give you a full heart at the same time. I don't know how they do it, but they do. But so safety is really big for me. I preach it all the time. Every year I post my son's back and what happened to him, and just to make people aware, it's like one tiny little mistake could cost you your life. We lost 5 people last year.
Yeah.
So
I know. I think 90% of everybody I know that's ever fallen off of a roof has a wild story to tell. Either they're extremely lucky or they were busted up bad. Like it's just not. It's never pretty either way. It was like, man, I was so lucky. Like.
So to have this certification is amazing, and for them to do the circuit training the next day on chemical safety, you know how many do that when they mix
Yeah.
chlorine with an acid and they're coughing their lungs out.
Mhm.
Or I know Craig Harrison, that's why he developed the F9 product, because he ended up in the hospital because of the chemical issues. And there's a lot of dangers in this industry that can be avoided if you just take a moment to think or learn or understand and figure out, I mean, people's been there, just learn.
Yeah. I poured acid into. I used to mix my degreaser. I used to XJet, and I used to mix my degreaser with my SH, and so it would just XJet perfectly. It was nice little foam. It was pretty. So one day I needed to do prep, so I took Total Prep from ICT and just poured it right into my chlorine mix, and it just like the whole thing. Like we had to evacuate the whole property for like 30 minutes. It was so awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. So had I have come and gotten some free education,
Yes.
but in reality, so going into marketing as well too, the certifications are huge. They help you with your company. How many people use trust logos? How many people use brand logos? But it's nice if you're bringing your team to have your guys sit into something and say, listen, look, while we were here, we got some education. You've got a little certification behind your belt. It's some nice continuing education. It's nice reminders. It's kind of like getting on the airplane, right? Like nobody wants to listen to the speech that they give on the airplane, but you bet your ass if that thing's going down, we all gonna remember it real quick.
I know it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it. I think it's huge. And then so it's we got PWNA safety certifications, Greg's paver sealing, and then it's David Sessions founder workshop, right? And then those are going to be killer. A ton of people signed up for them already. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I think Greg's is limited to 50, right? For the paper sealing, because 100 people can't watch one guy.
Yeah, there's only so much space we can stand.
Yeah, stacking them on top of people.
Everybody getting piggybacks. It'd be 3 deep up in there. So, so, I mean, if you are interested in this, make sure you sign up. The Tuesday classes you need to sign up for on the website or on the app. So make sure you get your name in there and sign up, because those are limited. And these guys that are doing this on Tuesday night, they usually charge for this, and they are doing it for free at the Panhandle event. So thank you guys. I can't thank all the guys enough, the speakers, the trainers, just the sponsors, the people my suppliers that have booths. I mean, this couldn't happen without them. I mean, it'd just be me standing on the stage with all you guys just yapping, I mean, that's what it would be without all these people that volunteer their time and spend their money to come.
That's a lot of folks right there.
There's a lot of folks.
That's a lot. That's going to be a lot going on in Panama City Beach, November the 3rd, 4th, 5th.
I mean, I'm tearing up right now, because it just makes me so proud that these guys care this much about the industry and care as much as I do to do this. And I don't, if you guys are coming, make sure you thank everybody on that floor. Make sure you thank all the trainers, all the speakers, because they don't have to do this, and they do it. So my heart goes out to you guys for doing this. And I'm going to stop crying now, because
well, then I'll pitch it back to not being about salesy. But what I do like is that you had mentioned it already before, Trudy, is that when everybody that takes that stage up there to speak they don't have a goal to sell you something. It's not like you're not like, it's not, here's my window to talk to you and to sell you something. You know what I mean? Like there may be something that every person's connected to that may benefit your life, but that's not the goal of those conversations. Like the goal of every person that's there is to help see people grow and use experience. Talking about marketing, talking about our, like from my aspect, it's like I want to give you everything that I physically have used or I've seen people use that I know works. What I'm really excited about is the panel. Is to let people, ask questions where people can ask real questions about their business, and share as much as they want to share, and get real responses, and it starts a conversation. Well, what's going to be even better from that is that even the answer that the panel gives won't even be it'll be like the tip of the iceberg of the conversation that the person who asked the question will probably get afterwards because of the sidebar conversation, right? Like all the people that come up to them and go, "Oh, let me tell you, I've been doing this for 25 years." Yeah.
Now I want to add to that on those sidebar conversations, guys. I'm going to tell this to every contractor out there. Do not be afraid to walk up and introduce yourself and ask what they are talking about. This is the show to do that. This is where you're going to learn the most information in those sidebar conversations. You're going to hear things that you didn't even think you needed to ask the question on. And people, 9 out of 10 times, they're going to say, "Come on in, buddy. Just hang on out with us." And they're going to keep rolling on.
Yeah.
So Jared and I are going to be talking marketing. We're going to be talking marketing, but we're in Florida. Our marketing might not work where you're at. Our marketing, you'll have to do something different for your location and your market because, you know, I live around multi-million-dollar houses. I'm at a beachfront tourist area. So what we do here is not going to be what you do in Nebraska. It's not going to be the same thing. So when we get done with the marketing class and everybody's in there, then you network and you're going to find somebody that's in your area or in a similar situation that you're at. And you're like, that was great information, but it doesn't work for them. This is what works for me. And then you can learn from your peers that's in the same vicinity that you're in. Because what happens in Florida is not going to be the same as New York at all. It's not the same.
And the perk is that of the event being in November is a lot of guys have already done a lot of their last washes. Like I just talked to my buddy Jamie, and you know, shout out to Jamie. But I was talking to him. He's doing a couple of his last schedules for window cleaning this season, and I'm like, it's over already. Like you know what I mean? Like it's about to get cold, brother. Like I'm scared for you. Like but it makes sense. Like right now, also and going into marketing, right now is a good time to touch your customers one last time because everybody is looking at the outside of their house right now. They're decorating. They're about to decorate it for Christmas. I'm not going to talk about Christmas lights because either guys are on the Christmas light chain or they're not. But but ultimately, if you're a washer, if you clean windows, if you clean gutters, if you clean houses, your customer right now is outside looking at their house all over the United States. That's the one thing that's true about every person right now in the world, in America, is that everybody's outside. They're all looking at their house. They're either preparing for Halloween and getting the scary stuff up, or they're starting to plan for Christmas, you know, and what that plan is going to look like. There's nothing wrong with hitting every customer that you have and, you know, and letting them know the holiday season's coming, you know, or if you are in a cold area to say, hey, my schedule's about to close up. You trying to get something done? Yeah, you trying to get something done before we winterize this equipment, then right now is your time. You know, like if you don't do that and get in front of your customer, that's your fault, right? Like that's the one thing about marketing that we have to remember is we got to stay in front of them constantly and remind them. And they might go, you know what? Shoot, you're right. Before it gets too cold, John, let me have you come out here and do this driveway and get my front of my house clean before I put these Christmas lights up. And then all you Christmas lights dudes out there can sell them Christmas lights while you're out there.
So, you know, we spoke about the training, the speakers. You know, everyone's like, oh, are you going to do this? Are you going to talk business? Are you going to talk marketing? Are you going to talk? I'm like, we're talking about all that. We've got marketing. We've got growing your business. We've got plant and property protection. We've got the industry paint issues. We've got insurance. Insurance, you know, a lot of guys call me. It's like, oh, I didn't believe you. I didn't test on this house and I changed the house and the insurance isn't covering it. They should cover it. Why are they not covering it? Well, you know, Connie Phillips Insurance is going to answer those questions. There's a lot of things that you don't know. In Florida, when I moved here, I didn't know I needed flood insurance because a hurricane comes and blow off your roof. It rains, you're flooded. Now they won't cover it because it's flooded. They don't have flood insurance. I'm like, but the wind took the roof, you know? So So there's a lot. Insurance is very tricky, and to talk to somebody or listen to somebody that knows exactly what you're going to need is, I mean, it's going to help you, because if you change one house, you ruin one deck, you blow out one window because you didn't put the J-rod on right. You know, I mean, anything
I blow the J-rod through the window.
Your J-rod pop off, blow through a window. And it's going to be one of those beautiful pane glass ones. It's like a couple $1,000. And you're going to have to pay for that because you don't have the proper insurance or whatever the add-ons you have to have. So
and that's the thing with them, with the insurance people, do not, whatever you do, you got a question about that, do not hesitate to ask them ladies or gentlemen, whoever she's got coming in for. I think she said Connie ain't going to be there. But because last year she was there and we had an incident with a lady that was went into a store we was cleaning, a raceway, and had everything blocked off. You know, you can't block off the store entrance. You got to leave them away to get in the store. Well, it was wet. The floor inside the store got a little wet. She comes in and Crocs. Feet falls out from under and she busts her big fat fanny. And she lays on the floor. And long story short, she had a case but she left. She left the scene, then she come back, and then she started video and taking pictures of everything. But Connie said she had a case, but she just couldn't sue you. She just couldn't sue the store, the people that run the store. She'd had to sue the gas company too.
Yeah.
But then she's fighting $1 million lawyers for a gas company. And they're going to want to know what was what was she wearing? She had the proper shoes on to be outside. Drinking, smoking, the neighborhood you was in. All of this stuff is going to be variables in that. But I think what really got her was that she left the scene of the accident.
Yeah. So was it because they hired you? You were hired by them that they would fight for it, or what did you say was?
She didn't really say. She just said she would had to pursue suing all three companies because it just wouldn't have fell back on me.
See how confusing it is? That's why you need to talk to these people.
Yeah. But it's the same thing, like how a lot of people look at it. If you look at this industry, right? Like this industry is a little unique from most because we don't have a lot of forced rules and regulations.
No.
But if you look at what a normal business has somebody that runs their business office, which is their finances, their books, right? And their bookkeeping, that pays their taxes, all that. What do a lot of contractors suck at? Paying taxes. Boom. What's another thing that most businesses are really good at? Having insurance. Alana and I were talking about putting wraps on vehicles and stuff, and I'm like, you can't just throw a wrap on a vehicle and just drive it around, and you're like, haha, look at me, this is funny. I'm like, yeah, until that vehicle hits somebody else, and then now all of a sudden they're suing you double time, and then you don't have commercial insurance on that vehicle, just because you thought you wanted to put some wrap, I'm like, it's cool. Not. Yeah, you want to be cool and just rap like it ain't the same. It ain't the same. Yeah. Like you got to plan and you got to prepare for that, and having the right team helps you. And that's what's cool at this event. You're gonna have the people here that you can like Trudy keeps saying too. You can ask the questions to, that you can find the answers from. But what I love, Connie's team's packed the whole time. They're constantly bombarded with people at their tables and at their chairs and everything.
Oh yeah, they're buzzy.
And they give this information to contractors who don't even pay for their insurance. They're not even clients of theirs, and they still openly give this information out to help the contractor. That's what makes this event so special and amazing, is like these people are just opening their mouth and just like, everything's out there for you, whatever you need. And no second guess is like, oh, what am I missing? Why am I not getting? Why am I not? It's not about them. And it's amazing to see that in any event where it's about the contractor and only about the contractor. It's not about these guys at this booth coming here because it's for them. None of these people in these booths are coming for them. They're here to help the contractor.
Right.
100%.
I don't think Connie ever said, oh, I'm not going to answer that question until you sign up for this insurance policy.
No.
She's never
not once. I stood there beside her and just listened to her talk to several different folks.
Yeah. We've even talked to Connie. I didn't mean to talk over you, Anthony, but I've even talked to Connie too. She's like, they've said that we're extremely thankful for them to come because it costs them a lot of money to come down here with their team, and it costs them. She's like, that's a lot of policies they have to write to make up for the difference. Well, they're not making millions of dollars writing insurance policies. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's not it too. So that's a huge thing into it as well.
And it costs all these companies a lot of money They pay
Every
their own
show,
plane ticket. They
gosh.
pay their own gas. They pay their own
Yeah.
hotel or villa. They buy their own
Yeah.
food. They buy their own drinks. Casey buys drinks for everybody, but that's Casey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know,
it's even C3. You look at how much they're going to bring in.
Yeah.
All their equipment to the travel time.
all the way from down there, from up here. Like Florida's a long state. It's a long state.
Yeah.
How many hour drive they got?
It's 9 for me, so it's got to be at least 12 for them.
Are they further down than you?
No, but they're across the other side.
They're across.
Yeah.
They're on the nasty coast, not on the pretty Gulf. Oh, sorry.
Well, at least he ain't in here right now.
He'll pop up now that you said
Speak his
that.
name, and he's gonna come. That's what it is.
Got a Joe Henry moment happening.
About
Oh no, do we have to say
55 minutes in, he'll pop in. Like we always do.
Say his name 3 times and he'll appear like Beetlejuice.
Oh my gosh.
But there is one booth on here that I'm gonna give a shout out to right quick, and that's Dab Marketing. I'm sitting here in some of their swag. Trudy's got it on. Jared's wearing one. Lana's even got some of their shirts on. Some of the most comfortable shirts for this industry and sweatshirts, guys, that you can ever get. Get over there, get in contact with this young lady. Get your shirts from Dab Marketing. And not only that,
Anthony summoned him.
more dresses, shoes, hats, shorts.
hey, they got it all. Hats, shorts. She'd probably even get you some underwear made if you want underwear.
Oh, I've done that actually.
Oh,
I have
Lord
done
Jesus.
that.
Jared, we don't want to see.
They were stocking stuffers for the old business I worked for. I got all the guys in the business underwear. They had the logo on the. Well, we'll be clean about it. And
then,
they were stocking stuffers.
But then on the other hand, the Clean Humor Show, wouldn't be what it is without her expertise behind the scenes. And just so lucky, I've been try to get her on several times. She says, no, I ain't gonna do it. It's not fixed. My makeup's not on. Well, then we get her husband on here. And he says, you're going on the show with us. You know,
Makeup.
I'm not dressed to do it. And he's just snapped
more that.
Oh my
Listen,
gosh.
I was late. We were talking about makeup tips. Me and her was like, so what do you know about this?
What happened to Jared? He's gone.
I was going to go check the bathroom drawer and find out if there's makeup in there. Good Lord.
I have no idea what happened to him. But
So, no, I mean, a
he'll
lot of
figure it out.
made me a dress because everybody knows I'm the girliest pressure washer out there. I like the girly girl stuff, but oh, you're there. You moved.
Where'd it go?
Did he just
I'll bring him back on when his camera works. He's just on mute and not working.
Oh, he's the camera guy is having camera difficulties.
Well, I threw him on his laptop in his defense tonight. So I kind of stole his camera.
The laptop probably went dead.
Oh no, didn't think about that.
So not only the education, not only the information, which that's what the whole show is based on, the networking, the fun, and can I say that our suppliers at Panhandle that show up drop some badass giveaways.
They do. Oh my gosh.
Felt like it took 3 hours to give all that stuff away last
It
year.
was 3 hours. What did we
Oh,
have?
get ready again. You're doing it again this year, my friend.
Good deal.
Get that voice ready.
So 3. Oh, Casey.
Oh my
There he is.
Jared jumped off his camera.
Anthony, I put this on you, my friend.
Did you say his name 3 times?
Oh,
There he is. There he is.
Jared did. That's what Jared did. Jared went in
I
and
got
called
his
him.
phone and
I had
called
to
him.
go
That's
off, you
what's
know what I'm saying?
happening.
Yeah, the other Anthony tagged him, and then I had to jump off and make sure we summoned him in. 6, 7.
I don't know. Oh my gosh.
So listen, I don't mean to change the subject, but Casey's bringing in some cool stuff over at the show over at Panhandle Expo. It's gonna be
What's he
sick.
bringing?
It's gonna be
Besides his sale?
sick. It's gonna be sick. Casey, I'll have to tell you that, but it's gonna be we're gonna change it up. You'll see it on the floor plan, so you actually get to see that firsthand there.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I'm super excited
I
about
am
that.
so excited. I got goosebumps when he called me earlier. It was awesome. But so the suppliers, the guys on the showroom floor, they care. They are giving some amazing giveaways away. I mean, we had probably what $25,000-$30,000 worth of giveaways last year. It took us.
At least,
minimum.
We had hose reel, surface cleaners, machines. What did PSI give away?
All valves for days.
PSI gave away the Batch Bandit too.
Yeah, the batch bandit. That's what it's called. We had
Belosi gave away his whole booth.
Belosi
gave away their
yeah,
whole
Sean
booth
and
pretty
them
much.
from Belosi was like.
We had shirts. And I mean, we had a couple guys that kept winning. I mean, you had to just set them on the stage.
That's
And you know what?
That's
it was
true.
Danny Zeller. We had to sit Mr. Danny Zeller up front because he kept winning so much.
Aaron Newsom and Danny Zeller kept winning.
That's right, Newsom.
Yep.
That's right. It
Yeah,
was
Newsom
And then
won a lot.
Newsom.
Yes.
Yep.
And the other
Oh
guy.
my!
Yes.
They were throwing it out to people. Who needs it? Who needs it?
And the good thing also is, you know, the guys that win, if they can't use that, if they're running an 8-gallon,
Yeah.
they win something for a 4, they give it to somebody else. They don't keep it and sell
I'll
it.
get that logo on there for you, my friend.
Yeah. So, you know, the industry and the love of it, and the suppliers understand why we do the event, because it's for the love of it. We're not out there selling. We're not out there pushing. We're out there educating and giving information out there, and our suppliers see this. Whisper Wash is going to make another custom Panhandle surface cleaner to give away.
sick. That's sick.
Every year it's
That's
going to have
awesome.
Panhandle on there, Whisper Wash on there. We've got Dab Marketing. I mean, you guys just show up and stand up every damn time.
We're actually going to give away a free month of social media marketing this year as well
No,
too.
you're
So
not.
rather-
How can you
we
do that?
are.
No.
we are. We are.
Full service.
We're going to do a full 90-minute intro call, figure out your ins and outs with Jared, and then I'm going to talk to you, tag back in, and see where we can help out and do a full month free consultation with you guys.
So can I win this?
Hmm.
Even though we've I know.
You told me I can't win nothing. You can't win nothing.
I mean, we can well, I mean, okay. So, I mean, we consult every day. We do consult every day. So,
We do.
anyway, so Casey, you missed it. You weren't here, but we sent props to you guys that are out on the showroom floor
Yes,
for
we did.
supporting and help pay for this, because an event like this is not cheap at all.
Yeah.
Ask Alana, she's seen my books. My books.
It's an expensive show,
Yeah.
guys.
Before Anthony gets dirty, it's my books. Okay.
My butt's not my butt.
Clean humor, clean humor,
Books.
Clean humor.
clean humor show.
And our
Pretty
sponsors
Anthony.
there, our sponsors are amazing. I mean, I get emotional every year. I think I'm going to start bawling like a damn baby, because it just keeps getting better and better.
Hey, we got rule number 1. There's no crying at this year's show.
Yeah, we're not doing it. That's what we talked
I'm
about.
sorry.
We already
She
talked about that.
surprised me last year. I'm ready. I'm prepared.
I'm on
There
Anthony's
might be a little
team.
dirt in my eye. I'll be
Are you?
good.
It was dusty in that room. Me and
Yeah.
It was
Anthony
very
Oh,
dusty in there.
Dusty.
Okay.
It was
That was a spur of the moment thing. It just
Yeah.
we
I'm
was
ready now. I'm
closing
ready.
up, and it was just like we're forgetting somebody, and it just dawned on me. I looked over and you were standing up against the wall like.
She's like, I got this.
So I was like,
Called us.
there she
Called
is.
us.
But yeah, we want to thank all of our sponsors that steps in and provide everything that they do for this event. C3 Skids, Casey, y'all are amazing. Hardscape Stealing, Phil and them, they're amazing. Had the opportunity to just sit down and talk with some of these people one-on-one personally and stuff, and you just the volume of information that you can just soak up from these. And I want to tell you, Phil is a young dude, man.
Yeah.
And so much talent in him and information and knowledge inside of him, man. It's cool to see that guys that young is disinvested in this industry and want to help people.
Oh,
and
yeah.
bring us up, bring the contractors up to the next
Casey,
level. If we don't
it.
level up, I mean, what's the use of us being in business?
And I
We
just
got
wanna-
guys like Casey doing it too, where they're so dang young.
and you know what?
Phil's old.
Hey, during the day,
Older than Skid Daddy. Oh, is he really?
so during the day, while we're running around the showroom, I mean, me, running around the showroom. Casey has a special little cocktail, literally, to take the edge off all day, every day. I don't know where he gets it from. It's just
Every
right there.
30 minutes.
Every 30.
Every 30 minutes. Trudy, come here. I'm like, let me move my lap. I'll be right there.
That
I'm
green
into
tea will
my
keep you
lap.
going, man.
That's it.
He's standing there, and Trudy, then they run them laps around the track, and they hold the baton out. That's what Casey does when Trudy's coming by. Like, here's your shot.
Yeah, I can't believe I was watching.
Shots.
I can't believe I was standing. I just did that. So anyway, so we have a great time. We have an amazing time. The energy, the education, the information, the support that comes from everybody at this event is just, I have no words for it. It's just better than amazing.
Yeah.
What's better than amazing? Is there a word? It's just
Better than amazing.
Supercalifragilistic.
Phenomenal. It's just, and we're not blowing our own horn. I mean, everybody, if you talk to anybody that's been to the Panhandle event, they will tell you that it's a not to miss event. And we're not getting anything out of you showing up. You're not paying us to come. We're not making money off you. You can come and get this education. And it's icy. Is that the young people's word? Okay, so it's icy, I guess. Okay, okay, that's the thing. Okay.
Oh Lord Jesus!
So bad. I don't know these young people's things.
That's it.
I'm gonna call my grandbaby after this and ask what icy is. I'm sure.
Yeah. He's so hipster.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna say it's a drink, Mama.
Mama.
I can't even.
I'm sorry. I lost it.
Oh, it's a dad joke. Okay, good. So it's a dad joke. Read it out loud.
I see why.
Oh, okay. It's Nana, actually, and now I understand. Thank you, Casey, for making me look more like a mammal.
Time out. Go Black.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
While everybody else is laughing, talking about the app, the one thing that when you download the app this time that for this event, there's going to be a lot of push notifications that if we need to communicate to people. A lot of times what we were having last year was if something shifted or if something went late, which happens occasionally, people didn't know where to go. So we were trying to remind people, oh, here's what's happening next. Here's what's going to be happening next. The cool thing this year is everybody's going to have the app. They'll be able to download it, and then we can push a notification to you to let you know what's happening next throughout the day.
Yes,
and then
Casey, it's free.
Once we're done, with the event, it's all good. Yeah, the app is definitely free.
The app is definitely free.
Listen, the app is the best way, guys, to get the schedule updates. If something happens, you're going to be updated immediately. I also want to throw out there the fun thing with this app, and the reason we're asking you to turn on these push notifications is not just to remind you when classes are changing, your speakers are going. We're also going to be doing some fun little giveaways in there. From time to time, you may get a notification saying, hey, pop over to a booth over here and show us this post to get a free entry into the giveaways that we're doing, or get some free swag. So please, you want to download this app. Panhandle Expo app is going to be on the App Store and the Google Play Store. It's the best way to get information for the show and get those free giveaways we're going to be doing.
And you know what the best thing about this year is that we upgraded is no more of those damn red tickets.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're not doing the tickets.
Oh, no, stop, pause. You're doing tickets. We still got to
do some of the tickets.
You're still doing some tickets this year. I'm not that awesome yet. You're doing tickets.
We're doing tickets. Okay.
You're doing tickets.
I was not made aware of this right before I got on.
Listen, we text a lot, guys. You have to understand when I send a message, Anthony sends one, and then things get disappeared. So Yo, that's on us, Trudy. I'm sorry. Yes, we're not. We're doing tickets.
Okay, red tickets again. Yay!
Red ticket.
We're gonna have to figure out something to do about that.
I haven't
In the
figured
next
out. We
25 days, Jared.
We just don't
no.
have time to
Yeah.
implement it and
Oh,
test it properly.
Casey's got a good
the problem
idea.
is
Casey's got a good idea because if we give a shot for every time they get a ticket, the
Oh
people,
gosh.
Tickets
the
should be
people that have
shots. Yeah.
most tickets will be passed out,
Yeah.
and the other guys have a chance to win.
Don't confuse your ticket drinks for your entry
Yeah.
tickets, okay, guys? There's 2 sets of tickets this year.
Well, we definitely talked about there won't be a need for as many tickets this year, so we'll change
Gonna
that.
up
So
the
there won't
entries,
be
yeah.
so many. It's going to be a better setup. But the main thing is it's the software piece to it and connecting it to the purchasing. We didn't want to get there at the day of the event and run through a stumble. We need to make sure that we have this running, and that's why it was like, no, we're going to run tickets because then we know for a fact that the tickets work. You know, we don't have an issue. But next year it'll be a different story because we'll have it.
We have it ready
because it's 2 separate softwares. If it was our software or something that we owned, it would be a different story. But we don't have access to go in and fit and make sure it's running every single second. So it's about to be lit next year.
All right, we grow every year.
Hey, we got an app this year. We got an app.
Yes, we have an
Yeah.
app.
Who do you know who's got an app?
Yeah. The goal was to use the app though, realistically,
I had
because
that.
it makes the most sense, and that's what we'll do next
I'm
year.
on the
But
app.
it's hard to
Alright.
connect the purchases back to it, right? You know, and to integrate it into that. So
Yeah.
we want to make
We're
sure that
working on
everybody gets their chance at winning.
Yeah, and it needs to be fair. And another thing that we're doing this year that we didn't do last year is the Women of Wash Roundtable.
Yes, we are. We are.
I don't know nothing about that.
I don't know nothing about that neither, Jared. We out on that.
For you single guy, no, I'm just kidding. It is for the women of the washing industry.
She said
Both of them women that washes has got husband that washes as women.
That's what I was gonna say.
So
I
I ain't
will
gonna do
say
the single guys any good.
Well, I'm just not sure my husband's busy, but no, it's going to be the Women of Wash. We're going to sip mimosas. We're going to talk about the challenges that women have in the industry that men
Men are
don't.
welcome. Men are welcome though too. We're not sexist.
And we're not sexist, but if you want to talk, you know, how to go pee when you can't stand behind a tree.
I'm not saying you have to listen. Like you got to be ready. But you
You got suggestions, or you know, I mean, why
might get a little uncomfortable sometimes. But
you know, our wardrobe and all that kind of stuff. So, Alicia's going to be there. Alicia's going to be there to drink. Yes, mimosas. Glad we got us all 4 each because me and her might be taking the others leftovers. I might not be good after the Women of Wash thing. No, I'm just kidding.
Skid baby. We'll
I think
we'll
you
have
speak right after that. Actually,
We'll do bro stuff with the skid baby.
I'm scheduled to speak after
No,
that.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You're fine.
No, you should have left it like that, Alana.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, throw another one at me.
We do have the Women of Wash from 2 to 3, and then from 3:20 to 4:20 we have the expert panel. So we have the expert panel after your mimosa.
Yeah.
So I have to be a drunk expert.
Yeah.
Or expert at drinking. I can do that.
Oh me, oh me, oh me. What a fun night. What a fun night. What a fun night.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Up, it's shot o'clock, baby. All right. He's ready.
All right,
All right.
well, I'm about ready. We are 10 minutes over almost.
Oh, we over tonight. Yep.
But anyway, we want to thank again our sponsors, C3 Skids, Hardscape. You got PWNA in there. You got Freedom Wash Supplies. Thank y'all guys so much for being a supporter of the Panhandle event each and every year. Look forward to seeing all of y'all at the event and everything get set up on the floor. Want to thank everybody, all of our speakers. We want to thank all of them, our circuit trainers that's going to come in and do their circuit training stuff and everything. These classes are, I'm going to say they're important because you never know what you're going to learn when you show up outside at one of these training events. I mean, you just never know what Judd's going to pull out of his hat this year to show you and everything. So get to the website. It's going across the bottom of the screen, panhandleexpo.com. Get ready for that event. Download and go to the Google App Store and get the Expo app. Get it launched on your phone. Get ready because we're taking over Panama City Beach one more time.
And the
So
social Wednesday night is going to be at Charlie's Bar, American Charlie's Bar and Grill.
Is that down right next to the bowling alley?
It is
that,
right next to the bowling, right
Okay.
across the road. So if you don't want to eat, you guys can go eat anywhere. We're going to have beer and wine outside on their patio. They do have great food. They got the bartender in there. I guess they got some kind of thing going
have
on.
you contacted these people and tell them they're probably going to be full at quitting time?
I did. I told them. Yeah. I told them. So I did call them, talk to them yesterday. They had questions. So they asked, how many people at ours coming in? I said, well, I don't know. It could be 50. It could be 150. I don't know. Just be ready. That's what
we're coming.
We're coming in droves. I said, we've got these contractors and they like to have a good time. We're going to be talking. And
Casey
forgot to register for the event.
Are we full? We can't take any more registrations, right?
No, we're full. I can close that stuff off, man. It's done.
Alicia's good. You've got to stay home with the babies, Casey. I'm sorry. No, so the social is going to be great. It's Wednesday night, 6:30 to 9:30, or 10 is closing, and it's going to be great. The food's great there. You can have drinks, beer and wine, or water, or iced tea, whatever you want. But it's great to network at the social events, just to talk to your peers and learn something from each other. So,
Jared, good to have you, man.
Register.
Thank you.
Always a blast to see you, brother.
I can't wait to see you guys in a couple weeks.
Man, we're gonna get down there.
Yeah,
we're coming in a little early too. We'll be.
No, he's coming first to protect his pear tree.
Yeah,
I'll beat him there.
Put some barbed wire
days, guys. 26 days.
26.
Woo. I'm going to be out this weekend at a women's retreat, just getting mentally prepared, relaxing.
You go get mentally prepared.
I'm taking a mixology class.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
She's coming back with some fruity drinks.
Yeah. 3,000 steps away from the venue, Anthony.
4,000 steps away from the venue.
I just full circle. 4,000
steps.
Don't know where I'm at.
Y'all crazy.
4,000 steps to grace.
6, 7. What does that mean? I don't even know.
They're probably. Well,
Trudy, we will tell you after.
Yes, Casey,
we
win
will
again, man.
We will. That's a new one. That's a new one.
Oh my God!
Hey guys, we'll see everybody next week. If we don't see you next week, we see you in Panama City Beach, November
26 days, y'all.
Be there.
Bye.
Bye.